Hi, my name is Adalyn Troost. I'm Miss New Mexico Teen Volunteer, and my speech is on Are Dairies Really Dying? Happy cows once came from California. The number of dairies in California have been on the downfall, driven to new lands across America, and now all are declining. The decreasing number of dairies across the United States has silently been affecting our agricultural landscape. When we go about our daily lives, the rapidly decreasing numbers of dairy farms in the United States affects the world. These farms have long been the backbone of our nation's economy, providing nourishment, livelihoods, and a strong sense of community. However, recent trends indicate a troubling decline in their numbers, jeopardizing not only our dairy industry but the fabric of America. The number of dairies has been decreasing, with producers relocating to other states because of environmental laws and water restrictions in California. Lower feed costs and ample water in other states, along with less environmental restrictions, makes for better farming land. In the last 20 years, the number of individual dairy farms has decreased, while in the last couple years, the national herd milking size has decreased. Less small farms and more large farms means that the large, more efficient farms can be more profitable. While in the last few years, even the larger, more efficient farms have found it difficult to remain profitable. Agriculture lays the foundation for our country to thrive, and farming is a dying industry. I would bet that somewhere back from your parents to your great-grandparents that somebody was tied to the farming industry, while currently less than 5% of the population has made any tie to agriculture at all, making people more removed from where their food comes from. Dairy farming plays a significant role in our society. For centuries, these farms have played an integral role in ensuring food security for our nation. They produce milk, cheese, butter, and other dairy products stapled to our tables. Many households across America rely on milk as a source of protein. The average American family drinks 19 gallons of milk every year. Moreover, they have supported the countless families who rely on this noble profession as their primary source of income. Witnessing the rapid fall of dairy farms nationwide is disheartening. According to recent statistics, nearly 50% of all U.S. dairies have decreased and disappeared within the past 2 decades alone. This trend is especially pronounced in smaller family-owned operations that find it increasingly difficult to compete in an ever-evolving marketplace. Rising production costs and fluctuating milk prices make it increasingly difficult for farmers to break even or even make a profit. Most farm gate income prices this year were dollars per hundredweight under operating costs. This means that milk is sold on the farm on a hundredweight basis. If the farm price is $18, that's $18 for every 100 pounds of milk sold. A milk truck holds 50,000 pounds of milk. That's 500 weights. The average large farm can be nearly $10,000 in losses on a daily basis. That's $300,000 in losses every month. To put this in perspective, that's the cost of buying a house every month. Because of this, it's no surprise dairies are closing their doors. Overproduction and changing consumer preferences have created an oversaturated market where prices continue to plummet. Farmers feel the pressure to get big or get out, meaning small, mid-sized family farms are being squeezed or bought out by larger farms, eventually producing only larger, more efficient farms. These large farms have implemented newer technologies, such as carousel milking platforms to aid in cow milking efficiency, cross-ventilated barns to create a consistent temperature and environment for the cow, new varieties of forage which are more digestible, and cow manure digesters that create green energy while eliminating animal waste. These are all things that the larger, more efficient farms use to support their bottom line, even during low milking prices. We must also recognize the impact of urbanization and industrialization on rural communities. As cities expand and encroach on once vast farmland areas, pressure mounts on farmers to sell their land for residential and commercial purposes. For example, Orange County, California used to be the land of many dairy farms and is now primarily residential and commercial. Over the past 33 years, Southern California has lost approximately 327,000 acres in agricultural land in Orange, Santa Bernardino, Riverside, and Los Angeles counties. Both sides of my family were affected by the urbanization and industrialization in Orange County by getting incentivized away to other states to rebuild our dairies. The repercussions of this declining trend extend beyond mere numbers. Dairy farms are often integral to rural communities, providing job opportunities and in supporting local businesses. Their disappearance results in reduced economic activity and job losses, weakening our agricultural heritage. Moreover, with fewer farms left to carry on traditional farming practices, we risk losing valuable knowledge and expertise accumulated over generations. Over the past several years, we've seen a decline in dairies throughout our valley. Over the past 5 years, we've seen more than 35 dairies shut down. A study in 2010 revealed that dairy was the second largest economy in New Mexico, second to oil and gas, of course. Due to the dairy's rapid decline, the cheese plant in Roswell has less locally sourced milk and now must pay more to get milk hauled from further markets. Hauling milk from further markets causes consumer prices to rise. This is not cost effective, and eventually the cheese plant in Roswell will need to be relocated. Furthermore, we must consider the evolving demands of an increasingly health-conscious society. In the past, a flood of new, non-dairy alternatives created competition for the dairy industry. More recently, the sales of almond, oats, and other dairy products, milk alternatives, have decreased as the same health-conscious consumers have turned to them and realized that natural milk is still the better health-conscious choice. Many alternative milk brands are lactose-free, leading many consumers to choosing these, while not realizing that dairy products such as Fairlife are lactose-free. Consumers are starting to realize that there are lactose-free, better milk products that are natural dairy products. Our nation's dairy farms are more than just places where cows are milked. They represent a way of life deeply rooted in American heritage. The rapidly decreasing number of these farms demand our attention if we wish to preserve this vital part of our culture. Let us stand together and support the hardworking farmers who dedicate their lives to feeding us while nurturing their land. Only then can we ensure a prosperous future for both them and our future generations. Let us save the staples of our tables. Thank you.